I'm Cynthia Mulligan at Church Street Public School. Well, we're wearing scarves. The heat wave may be over and kids are no longer sweltering in the schools. But we know at some point we're going to have another heat wave during the school year. And it has many still questioning whether or not we should have air conditioning in our schools. Now, here in Toronto, only 125 out of 584 schools have full-on air conditioning because many of them are so old. Now, this one doesn't have it, for example. But if a new school is built, we've learned that some may get it and some may not. The Toronto board tells us before building begins, a new school review team, which includes the community, trustee, and others, will assess its needs, including whether AC should be included. Of the last 5 new schools built in the city, 3 were built with AC. Now, it costs roughly $500,000 to put air conditioning in a school, and if a school does decide to put it in, they have to cut costs elsewhere, maybe a smaller gym, for example, or a simpler playground. Peel and York regions differ in that all secondary schools are built with AC. Elementary schools in Peel are assessed on a case-by-case basis, while in York they could get it in areas like libraries or gyms. Now, the Premier took a lot of heat this week at Queen's Park over the heat in our schools. And she says the province has given boards $1.4 billion in order to do upgrades, and that could include air conditioning. But that money is actually going to the repair backlog, which is estimated at $14 billion across the province. CityNews has done many stories over the years showing you the state of crumbling schools. If boards wanted AC in schools, they would have to choose it over, say, a new roof or a boiler. In Toronto alone, the repair backlog is over $3 billion. And the Toronto School Board tells me they figure that there are only about 10 days of extreme heat during the school year, so don't expect air conditioning to be put into schools like this one anytime soon.